group mate, and just being a terrific person. She too is very quiet, understated, but gets her work done. She too cares so much about this camp, and it's been such an honor and a pleasure to watch her grow up and to watch her. She took care of the scouts. Where were the scouts from last year? Where's Jesse's girls? Yes. She had the scouts last year, and it was amazing. Quick story about Jessie. We're having group pictures one day. Scout table's by ours because they're so cute. We're having group pictures, and I look over at the scout table and I say to Wendy, where are their shirts? We got to go right to the shirts. I walk over to Jessie, like, Jessie, where are the scout shirts? And over in the corner is neatly folded up 14 shirts. And she looked at me and she said, they're going to wear the shirts after the lunch because we don't want them to get dirty. And that's the type of person she is. She never forgets, she never stops thinking. And we are so proud. It's been an honor to watch you grow up here. And it'll be even more fun to share the stage with you. So Robin, let's hear it for Jess Z.
Hi. Standing up here today is something I never thought I would do. For years, I've watched color war captains speak from the heart with such power and maturity, and I never thought I could take their place, but here I am. For these past 5 days, every night, I have tried to begin this speech, shuffling through the unorganized files in my brain of my undying gratitudes towards this place. I always ended up falling asleep, phone in hand. I don't have any siblings here. My parents didn't go here, nor did my grandparents, aunts, uncles, or cousins. But for so much of my life, you have all been my family. The Scribes of 2019, Scouts of 2022, and Scribes of 2023 have been my family. These 5 amazing people next to me have been my family. Coming to a place knowing nearly no one and having no incentive to trust it is terrifying. My first summer, I woke up at 7 a.m. every day and painfully swallowed the rock that sat in my throat at the idea of having to get through 4 weeks in such an unfamiliar place. But slowly and surely, the magic struck me like it struck us all. There's an abundance of little things that make this place so enchanting. I think that's what draws us all here. The outside world is gargantuan, but this world is perfectly small. Everything means something, and everyone gets it. The roar in the dining hall when the bows challenge the archers. The glisten on your worn shoes from the quad's morning dew. That Sunday night stomachache after downing chocolate ice cream with M&Ms, sprinkles, and marshmallows. The comfort of your bunk on a rainy day when everyone's inside together. The striking smell of the towering pine trees. Throwing the Charleston Chew through the candy canteen window. The faint tickle in the back of your throat after belting your beloved past green and white anthems in the dining hall. These tiny things consistently and subconsciously make us fall in love with camp. I was walking past the bow bunk the other day and had the privilege of hearing Elizabeth reveal that their evening activity was greasy watermelon. Every bow shot up from their seat, filling the airs with screams of celebration. Nowhere else in the world would you find such a profound, joyous energy from the mere act of swimming around with a watermelon covered in butter. Camp watches you grow up, and camp pushes you to jump. I'll brace you, this anecdote is slightly embarrassing. My first summer, 2014, bow, I didn't jump off the tower once. I tried, but each time I climbed to the top, it seemed to get a little taller. I left that summer without jumping. I spent an entire year regretting it and yearning for my return to camp. When I got back to camp, I jumped off the tower my first waterfront period. I think the absence of this place made me realize how much I appreciated it. It made me realize that being anywhere else was always going to be worse than fearfully soaring 8 feet into the cold, broad bay water. I carry this with me to this day. Whenever I find myself fearful, I try to appreciate my opportunity and ability to do that thing instead, and I owe that to camp. So, Woody, Michelle, Chuck, Wendy, members of the brass, thank you. Thank you for pushing us to jump. Thank you for contributing to every last tradition and the little things that make camp what it is. You are the reason the tradition lives on forever. Most honorable judges, members of the Mighty White Raptors, and members of the Great Eternal Green, thank you for the best color war I have ever fought. It is an honor to stand on this stage. Javi, you are one of a kind. You bring such a meaningful energy to camp that always lifts me up. I don't think I've ever walked past you and not ended up having at least a 15-minute conversation with you. I'm so glad you brought the Manhattan 9 to camp because you are all such special people. Jules, When Woody said your name on that stage, I couldn't have cheered louder. I always knew you'd be an amazing captain, and it's been a privilege to go against you this war. Jack, my brother from another mother, my partner in crime. Leading not only this war, but our Saxons and Scribes together has been too much fun. I don't know how I would have done it without you by my side and cannot wait to come back together forever. Maggie, I've always been yours and you've always been mine. From the moment we met until this day, we've been attached by the hip. These last 5 days forced our hips to split, but they knew we'd be too fun together. Your love and energy is so powerful and influences everyone in this room. I love you and I'm so proud of you. Elizabeth, my 365. I'm so grateful for everything we share, but I feel especially lucky to have shared this extraordinary team for the last 5 days. You truly are a born leader and always have been. I love doing everything with you, and I'm so grateful to have you by my side forever. Roll that. Scouts of 2022, you are forever my babies. Each and every one of you means so much to me, and I know we'll be best friends forever. Call me when you're Scribes, and I'll come be your group leader. Mighty White Raptors, I'm not gonna lie, that automatic thing you do is pretty sick. It has been such a fun war, and you are to thank. The war isn't fun without good competition. Great Eternal Green. When Elizabeth, Jack, and I started planning the war, we never expected to have such a perfect team. Individually, you made every part fall into place, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Go Green, go forever. Mom and Dad. It hurt. It hurts my heart you can't be here tonight. It hurts my heart you can't be here tonight, but thank you for pushing me to face my fears. Thank you for knowing what's best for me, even when I don't. Without you, I wouldn't be me, literally. I wish you could be here to watch me win. Scribes of 2023. I really hope this part doesn't make me cry because I'm almost done. I cannot put into words how much I love you all. I'm writing this right now, sitting at our picnic table, covered in your name. Full on sob mode at the thought of having to leave you. You are not only the best campers, but you are all my best friends. I could spend all day with you doing absolutely nothing, and it would still be the best day of my life. You gave me the best summer I could have ever asked for, and thank you for letting me be a scribe again. Scriberia forever. When I say goodbye to camp, the waterfront, the quad, the barn, the waterfront gazebo, the ODT, the salad bar, the far, and Siberia, I know that rock in my throat will return, and larger than last time. But this time I know I will be okay because of what I've learned here, and I know that I will return to this small, little, tiny, magical world with you all. This place is my home and will be a piece of me for eternity.